gentlemen, let's give a big round of applause. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, what a pleasure to see you. My God, you look beautiful as ever.
Thank you.
15 years at Cannes, it must be a glorious journey. Tell us about it.
Well, good afternoon, everybody, all the members of the media here, and thank you so much. Thank you, Raman, for such a warm welcome, as every time. Yeah, we meet at events.
Too many of them.
He's just really generous with the introduction, so thank you each time. And to all of you for coming to celebrate with us. Hi, I see you all now, more clearly. For coming to celebrate with us the launch of the Infallible collection. And of course, very kindly, reminding me and celebrating with me 15 years with the brand. And this just makes me smile in all humility and with absolute gratitude to L'Oreal for having me enjoy belonging to the family for this wonderful 15-year journey thus far, and a couple more ahead for sure. And of course, even to the festival. My association began virtually simultaneously with the Cannes Film Festival, starting, of course, as you all already know, and I keep reminding you all at every event that I am to talk about my relationship with the festival. It began with Devdas being screened at the festival, which was such an honor for me as a member of the Indian film fraternity to get the kind of welcome that we received from the festival and the world media, and the appreciation, the fantastic reviews, and the way the world media and international cinema opened up to our world of excellent cinema. I proudly belong to the Indian film fraternity, and that shall forever remain the start of my association with the Cannes Film Festival, which thereon got consolidated ever since I came on as a member of the L'Oreal family. I'm going to go beyond using the term brand ambassador now, because 15 years is long enough for us to call ourselves a family now. And it's been so many incredible memories all these years, and I consider myself privileged to have had the opportunity to represent us, the Indian woman, a member of the Indian film fraternity, year after year, along with a terrific brand like L'Oreal that, of course, is a cosmetic giant and an industry by itself, but at the same time, as a company, we together talk about wonderful we have a wonderful platform like the Women of Worth Awards, and even in our very motto, when we say we are worth it, we are constantly doffing a hat off at the incredible, unstoppable spirit and strength of us women. And that, to me, makes my association, it seals my association with the brand and makes it absolutely, virtually synonymous to me. So thank you for having me on board and represent the brand, and the pleasure is all mine. Thank you.
Whoa. Many congratulations. What a journey it's been. Congratulations for the milestone. Ladies and gentlemen, behind this fantastic event is a man who's going to come on the stage. He is the General Manager, L'Oreal Paris, India. Please give a big round of applause for Rajit Garg.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I think 2016 is a real milestone year for us as we celebrate 15 years with Aishwarya at Cannes. So first of all, thank you, Aishwarya, for being such an important part of L'Oreal Paris journey. And as we always say, for us, Aishwarya truly is our infallible woman of worth. L'Oreal Paris has been associated with Cannes for over 19 years. And as a true red carpet expert, our entire job and objective is to build together international beauty and makeup trends for all over the world. And this year will be the same. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to officially tell you the dates on which our family members, as she rightly said, will walk the red carpet this year. So Aishwarya Rai Bachchan will be walking the red carpet on 13th and 14th of May. Sonam Kapoor will be walking the red carpet on 15th and 16th of May. And unfortunately, due to prior work commitments, Katrina will not be able to join us this year at Cannes. As you all are aware, 2016 is a special year. A, we celebrate 15 years with Aishwarya. B, we also launched something which is very dear to us, the Infallible range. What for us Infallible means is an unstoppable, a woman's spirit which no one can really beat on. And that is what the entire makeup collection is all about. To tell you, the collection says, I may not be infallible, but my makeup is. I am not infallible, but yet I can. And that is the true spirit of Infallible collection this year. So without further ado, I would request Aishwarya to please unveil the Cannes Collection 2016. We just thought we'll take this opportunity to discuss some things with you because it's been a fabulous journey for 15 years. And we're launching a great collection, Infallible. And we just thought we'll take your point of view as to what do you think of this entire Infallible collection?
Well, it's the extension of the collection, right? I mean, I had the pleasure of experiencing some products of the collection earlier,
Okay.
in the season. And I think it's, well, I think that's some of the perks and privileges of belonging to the family. But I think it's wonderful that we've come up with a collection, now introducing fun lip glosses and eye pencils and lip liners to add on to the collection that already exists. And if I can technically answer that, I think it's perfect for the season.
Wow.
It really works because, ask a lady.
That's great.
You know, so it's perfect for the current season. It's perfect for the woman of today who's multitasking, who has long days, who has to go from one occasion to another. And I say each one is an occasion because whether it means you're going to the office for an interview, for a presentation, for a meeting, to a quick lunch, a work lunch, a conference, an event such as this, or an evening out. To have the makeup that you use to be able to actually stand the test of time and be infallible kind of works with the infallible spirit of the women of today. So I think in that way, it's a perfect synergy, and kudos to the company to also come up with not just a collection, but I quite adore the names also of the products that go with it. So a round of applause to the creative team who have named the products the way that they have, because that's also a reflection of the spirit of the woman of today. And that's, I think, important to underline and reiterate when we're talking about products such as cosmetics, which sometimes can be perceived as, oh, it's just another thing. But for a lot of people, it's part of their grooming, it's part of their presentation every day. It's as good as wearing a suit or walking in for a job interview, you know?
Absolutely.
It's just the way you want to turn yourself out. So it's each to his own in terms of the choices you make for the products that you use. But when you have a range with a name like Infallible, it kind of just reiterates what L'Oreal stands for, that we are worth it. We are people who appreciate today's empowered woman and speak about the indomitable spirit of today's woman.
Perfect. I think that really encapsulates what the infallible spirit is all about. Any particular product that you really that you really think is one of your favorite picks amongst
You
them?
can't put me in a spot like that to ask me to pick a product, considering I represent the range. But I think an easy go-to becomes maybe a lip gloss or an eye pencil. That becomes an easy go-to if you have to just pick one for an occasion.
Perfect. That really helps. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, there you are. You asked your questions. There are so many questions. आपके पास questions हैं? Well, you have a question for Aishwarya
सारे के
Rai.
मैंने जवाब दे भी दिए ना.
You got a question? Put your hand up, and then we'll make sure that we give you a chance to ask the question. All right? And make sure that it is related to today's event. Yes, madam, we'll go with you.
Hi, Aishwarya.
We continue with the slides or
Is there
or
a
house lights
possibility
maybe?
to-
Because I
A
can't
little bit
see
of
who
house
I'm
lights,
talking
please.
to.
And ma'am, introduce yourself and
Yeah.
keep the
Hi,
question.
Aishwarya. I'm a journalist, Pooja here.
Hi, I'm sorry I can't see you, but hi.
It's been 15 long years of you as a great brand ambassador with L'Oreal. How was the journey, and what is the most important product for you to be today's woman?
Wow. Like I said, for a brand ambassador, somebody belonging to a family, to be asked to pick on a favorite is being put in a spot. It's a bit of a difficult question to answer. So I would say that I have had the pleasure of getting to not just be the face of a whole range of products with the company, but I've also had the pleasure of sampling a whole load of products, which kind of goes nicely with the turf. Quite fun for a girl. So I would very much with experience vouch for the quality of the products of the company. They are exemplary, and hence the association naturally has stood the test of time, because, you know, even initially there is the excitement of representing a brand, and there is the pleasure of the various experiences that goes with the turf. But after a while, you do know you've got to walk the talk, and that's what I have always stood for, and you all know that in our association, which goes beyond 15 years. So I am glad that I've been with this company where we have had so many varied memories, most or rather all of which you all have been witness to. And you can see that the strongest association is the event at Cannes, and the obvious ones are the commercials where we get the opportunity to become the face of the products. And the quality is there for all to see at every point in time. So that's very, very reassuring, because yes, we do belong to showbiz, and when you have your representation in sync with your ideal, it's a reassuring place to be at. But on a more personal note, for me, the most pleasurable experience also has been when the brand first came to me with the idea of starting the Women of Worth platform. And they came with an image of mine which had been pre-shot for something else that we'd done with Loreal in Paris. And it was a black and white image. And they said that, all right, this, because it was an image that represented a quiet strength of spirit, dare I say myself. I could see that in the image, and I was glad that a company was going with a visual like this to talk about what matters to us, and that is the opportunity for us today to celebrate so many women in society who are doing such incredible work. And that to me meant a lot, that here was my company choosing me to be the poster girl for something that I truly believe in, and the brand so was going to back and believe in as well. And we have just celebrated 5 years recently and many more to go. And that has been and will be one of the most special memories, because we underline what we together believe in, that we all are definitely worth it, and that needs to be celebrated.
Fantastic. Let's give a big round of applause for that. All right.
Yeah, Aishwarya ji, yeah, I'm
जी.
Sunil from दैनिक भास्कर.
जी.
आप कैंस में जाती हैं, पिछले 15 सालों से जा रही हैं, तो क्या हर साल कुछ नया फील करती हैं, और क्या आप फिल्में देखना भी पसंद करती हैं, और इस साल कोई फिल्म देखना चाहेंगी वहाँ पे कैंस में?
हर साल अनुभव थोड़ा अलग रहा है, क्योंकि जी मुझे बड़ी खुशी हो रही है कि 15 साल से मुझे ये अनुभव मिल रहा है, and I have to actually be thankful also to the fact that I belong to the Loreal family, that I get to enjoy what members of the film fraternity across the globe, in our country and in every other country also, we do enjoy going to the film festival, क्योंकि जब आप वहाँ आते हैं, और आपके भी कई members आ चुके हैं, तो आप जानते हैं कि वहाँ पर हर कोई जो हमसे मिलते हैं, you know you belong to the same world. You share similar experiences. Anybody around you is somebody from the film fraternity, and you can sit down for an exchange of just something that needs to materialize professionally, if you so wish, or just exchanging experiences of different worlds of our media. And it's just a buzzing energy that when you're there, you experience it. 15 साल से मुझे ये अनुभव मिल रहा है. हर बार occasions अलग रहे हैं. शुरू में, like I said, the first time देवदास के screening पर, फिर उसके बाद as I got to be a member of the jury for the very first time, और वो भी पहली बार हमारी इंडस्ट्री से कोई जा रहा था, तो मेरे लिए वो बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण था, और मेरे लिए बहुत मायना आज तक रखता है. वो मेरे लिए बहुत ही यादगार रहा वो अनुभव. और उसके बाद I got to once go and actually announce and declare the festival open. I've been there with L'Oreal year after year. There have been times when I've got to share my movies there as well on a couple of screenings, be it Provoked, be it Ravan, taking Jazba last year. Sharing our work has meant a lot. Abhi, whatever the expectations be, sometimes you want a screening with a red carpet, sometimes you get it at the Palais, Sometimes you get it at other theatres. वहाँ जाकर देखें तो बहुत सारे venues हैं, not just the main palais. And there are so many, it's all film. It's all about films from every part of the world. So there are so many platforms. But it's great that we get to meet all of you, exchange with everybody, and share whatever we have to offer. And even if it is not my film, when I'm traveling there, I so often end up speaking about whatever films of ours is getting showcased there, or is getting represented, or looking for representation. And I'm very humbled and privileged that I'm given that opportunity to be a part of us and speak for us, because we are not individuals whenever we stand on a global platform. You represent us, the Indian, and us, a member of our fraternity. And that means a lot. And every such experience is always humbling, always precious, and means the world. So thank you all for giving me that opportunity.
Hi,
Aishwarya,
Hi,
hi,
Aishwarya.
Aishwarya,
Hi,
good
Aishwarya.
afternoon.
Yeah,
You,
this-
along with L'Oreal, you represent a lot of iconic brands. So today, that's a lot that's spoken about brand ambassador responsibility. So do you feel responsible for the brands that you endorse? And do you think brand ambassadors should be held responsible for the brands that they endorse?
Clever question. So since there are many questions in there, we'll start with the first part of your question, which is,
Do you feel responsible for L'Oreal and the brands that you endorse?
first, it's my privilege and pleasure that companies choose me to represent their products. The fact that one has accepted to become the face of a company, it means there's a certain degree of belief in the products, because we know we're going to be standing on a platform here and there's going to be you on the other side with this mic asking this question. So, no, that's on a lighter note, huh? So basically, the point is, to put it seriously, you do know that you yourself as an individual have to enjoy the products and believe in the products that you are going to be endorsing, becoming the face for, becoming the voice for. Because, yeah, it's today a lot more different than probably when I first started as a model, as a student the night before, and getting another modeling assignment. And at that point, it's a photo shoot. It's an ad film shoot. And you go and you do it. And you probably didn't know better. And it was a different world even not so long ago. And today, it is a much more informed world. And accordingly, people make their choices. So having been around for as long as that we have, and the proof of the pudding is in the eating. I think a lot of my brand associations wonderfully have easily, naturally crossed a decade. And that in itself, I think, is statement enough in the fact that I do believe in the products that I'm endorsing.
Aishwarya,
Those
that-
ones for sure.
Hi, Aishwarya. Hi, this
That's
side.
completely
So
true.
ma-
You've had a very long association with the brands that you endorse, but sometimes brand associations don't go very well.
I will speak about me, my
Right.
brand associations, and what I stand for.
Right, but do you think brand ambassadors can be held liable for the brand they endorse?
When you use a term like liable, I think that's a question for legal departments to answer.
Hi, Aishwarya. Hi, this side, Soma Ghosh from Gresh Baba.
Hi, Soma.
मेरा प्रश्न आपसे ये है कि टुडेज आज के तारीख में हर महिलाओं को प्रेजेंटेबल होना कितना ज़रूरी है, चाहे वो घर पे हो या बाहर जाए, और दूसरा है कि मेकअप किसी भी लेडी को कितना इन्हांस करती है.
एक औरत होने के नाते, एक इंसान होने के नाते, और just I think I truly believe it's each to his own or each to her own. I have always believed that in every aspect of life, whether it means how you choose to present yourself, whether it means what choices you make in your life for your careers, for your vocation, what you want to talk about, what you want to read, what movies you want to watch, what you want to eat, how you want to dress. It's really each to his or each to her own. And that is what we all should socially learn to respect and allow for. what's most important, I believe, is for every individual to feel comfortable and confident in your own skin. And you need to make your own choices and feel secure with it. I think that's what that spirit stands head and shoulders above everybody and through any occasion come whatsoever. Nobody else needs decide that for you. Hi. I think it's a bit in advance, no? I mean, considering between now and then also I'll be meeting you a couple of times. To have a wardrobe laid out this early would be too early. Would be y'all assuming that I have that kind of time and that kind of attention to detail from this early on. So no, that has never held true for me, believe you me. I have never spent sleepless nights and weeks or months on planning any such thing. I'm very much a girl like any of you, on the go, and with so much multitasking on a daily basis, you virtually go with, okay, this works, this fits, go with it. That's the absolute truth, and that's the way it's been for years, because each year I think next year I'll be able to give a lot more time. Hota nahi hai. Saal ba saal, which I think should be good news that it's so hectic and so busy. But yeah, that's been the story of my life, and that's the way it's been rolling. So you'll see it when I see it, I guess.
Hi,
Aishwarya
Aishwarya.
here. Yeah,
My
Aishwarya,
next question is for you, Aishwarya here.
Hi.
Hi. So I just want to know that since you belong to the Bollywood fraternity and there's a big debate going on with Salman Khan becoming the brand ambassador for Rio Games. So what do you have to say about that?
Well, I just have to say that anybody who's doing good to represent the country, and anyone who is working or speaking or standing up for the betterment of whatever vocation we have in our country, be it sports, be it art, be it music, I think that's wonderful, and that's what needs to be recognized. Thank you.
Yeah, my question is for Aishwarya. 15 years, I'm here, this side, on the left.
Oh, hi.
15 years
Someone I
in
can
Cannes,
see. Haan,
15
ji.
years representing India, and that too for Bollywood. What do you think that you must be very familiar phrase in Cannes as a brand ambassador for Loreal and India? You must be like, what do you feel when you stand, when you photos for, when you enter as representing India?
What do I feel? Well, it's wonderful year after year, and I thank members of the media in my country and world over. I thank my well-wishers. I never use the word fans, so you know who I'm referring to. I thank my well-wishers world over who make each time my going to Cannes so memorable for me and make it such joy that I actually can't believe it's been 15 years. I mean, it's all flown by the blink of an eye. Sure. And each time, even though it may seem that, oh wow, you've gone year after year, believe you me, each time there is reason for that experience to remain individual and to remain especially memorable for that year itself. So, and for that, I have everybody else to thank. Even the professionals I work with there, we work tirelessly. Even if it means going for 2 days, I'm going to tell them. You'll be shocked at the amount of work. We are also there on work. Apart from interacting with the members of the media, if I have the opportunity to talk about any one of my films, you're out there because it is a festival. It is a market for cinema. So you're going out there, sharing your cinema with other markets because it opens up avenues for the possibility of opening up a market to viewing your cinema. So that means a lot. We also have ended up shooting commercials the last 3 years while we're there. So you get to interact with your family of global ambassadresses. And the interaction and the job is happening at the same time. So there's so much packed in. While it all looks glamorous, it is. but it's also very hard work, and also you feel responsible, and so individually also you try and use the opportunity to open up markets to your cinema. So there's a lot of work that's professionally getting done, also while you get to see just the dresses and the luxury of the red carpet walk. That's the luxury part. That's the fun part. That's the beautiful, apparently relaxed part. But everything else is a lot of hard work. So that, to me, makes the experience unique and pleasurable chaos, if you can make sense out of that.
Apart from Aishwarya Rai Bachchan, who else have represented their country for 15 years?
Who else has been with L'Oreal for 15 years?
Well, it's very difficult because the thing is, for us, in India, our strongest association has been with Aishwarya Rai Bachchan. But in terms of international celebrities, we have a big pool of celebrities internationally. And each one association is very dependent on the country they belong to and stuff. So it's very difficult for me to put one person put together to say that this person has been associated for 15 years.
Hi Aishwarya, here.
Thank you. Let's just
Aishwarya
celebrate.
here. इस सबसे एक हटके एक सवाल है कि हाल ही में एक कंट्रोवर्सी हुई थी here.
जी, नमस्ते.
हाल ही में कंट्रोवर्सी हुई थी ऑफशोर अकाउंट्स को लेकर, पनामा पेपर्स को लेकर. आपकी तरफ से कोई अभी तक सफाई नहीं आई है, उस बारे में जानना चाहेंगे, आपका क्या कहना है?
स्टेटमेंट दे दिया गया है, and that stands true individually as well as by members of the family. A statement has already been given to the media, and the rest, all the queries that need to be answered to the government of India, is being done. Thank you.
Hi, this is Sohail from Glamsham. Congratulations, and you're looking fabulous. You're looking gorgeous.
Thank you.
From last 15 years, you've been representing L'Oreal as well as the Cannes Film Festival, actually. From last 15 years, like you're representing our industry. What are the changes you've seen, and any changes you would like to bring, actually, you know?
Honestly, I don't stand on judgment whatsoever.
I mean to say the way you represent L'Oreal and maybe the Cannes, you have those things, you know, like you're the red carpet.
Not just you, we all are witnessing the world getting smaller and smaller with each passing day. And you all are big party to it. With the way the world media, social media has opened up, it just makes everything and everybody so accessible. So I think that just opens up more and more avenues, awareness about our cinema, about the members of our fraternity, about all that we have to showcase and offer. So I think the familiarity in exchange of our creativity is definitely grown over the years, and that makes opportunities having opened up a lot more for individuals, professionals, and for in terms of for our own cinema finding markets for showcasing our work. And this is one, it's not the only festival, but it definitely is considered, well, it has the title, or enjoys the title of being called the Queen of Festivals because of the way it has been perceived by the world market of cinema and the media. And it's celebrated like that, and it's also experienced in the same with the same energy and enthusiasm. So that's what makes it that much more special. But having said that, I think it's just the nature, the changing nature, the constant changing nature of our lives, of the world. The world is getting smaller and smaller, and that makes the reach not that far away in terms of any market that we want to choose to reach with our work.
And we're talking about international cinema. So, kabhi hum aapko koi international film ke liye, you may be getting offers actually. So, how are you open to that, and what exactly are you looking out for?
For now, Sarabjit in May.
Hello. Hi, Aishwarya.
Blatant plug.
Hi, Aishwarya, I'm Garima, Grah Lakshmi magazine. जैसा कि अभी आपने बताया कि आपके वर्किंग आवर्स बहुत हेक्टिक होते हैं, बहुत बिजी होते हैं, तो इस तरह के काम में अपनी पर्सनल और प्रोफेशनल लाइफ को इतनी खूबसूरती से कैसे बैलेंस कर पाती हैं?
जिस तरह आप करते हैं वैसे ही मैं भी करती हूँ. मेहनत बहुत है, आप मानेंगी. तो वैसे ही हम दोनों औरतें और यहाँ जितने भी हैं सब, as I said it, a couple of heads have all gone like this. तो मेहनत है लेकिन हम सब करते हैं and the guys do. It's all about just being working individuals and finding the balance. But if you want to do it, you will do it. So nothing is impossible.
Aishwarya? Hi, Shreya from Bollywood Live.
The infallible spirit of all of us present in this room. That's what we celebrate.
Aishwarya? Yeah, so can we expect a screening of Sarabjit at Cannes this year?
Somehow the rest of the team is not here to answer that question for you. I do know that it's releasing on the 20th of May. I don't know if they will be able to make the opportunity possible on that platform as well, because it is in the last week, right? I mean, you all know how often we are meeting you in the last week while a movie is being released. So given the timelines, I think if it is possible, they will, the team will look for that opportunity. But however, if there are too many deadlines to be met, that may be an opportunity they may regretfully have to bow out of. So we wait for the last 10 days to be able to announce either which ways if there be such an opportunity. But thank you for asking, because that would have been the perfect platform to share it. But somehow it's just coinciding with the week of release as well. Yeah.
All right, we'll have the final two questions. Yes, sir.
ऐश्वर्या आपके सामने ठीक है हाँ ऐश्वर्या जैसा कि हम सभी जानते हैं कि दुनिया की टॉप ब्यूटीफुल में आप दुनिया की टॉप ब्यूटी लेडी में आपका नाम आता है तो हम ऐसा माने कि ये लॉरियल का कमाल है ये
Well, I think जो आपने सवाल पूछा है इसका आंसर बहुत सिंपल है. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan for us is an infallible spirit who in itself is a very, very beautiful person, A at heart and as a person as well. And for us, it is not about the fact that at L'Oreal we say that with our products you get beautiful. It's all about, as she said, you need to be comfortable in your skin. And secondly, we celebrate the spirit, we celebrate the person as she is. And for us, that's why she's infallible and that's why she's with L'Oreal Paris.
ओके ऐश्वर्या अभी हाल ही में हमने देखा कि प्रियंका चोपड़ा भी टाइम मैगजीन के कवर पेज पर आ चुकी हैं और आप भी टाइम मैगजीन के कवर पेज पर रह चुकी हैं और अब प्रियंका चोपड़ा हॉलीवुड में भी बहुत ही अच्छा काम कर रही हैं तो कुछ कहना चाहेंगे आप उनके लिए
Kudos to everybody for all the frontiers that you wish to achieve and you are. लेकिन हम आपके चैनल पर भी फीचर हो चुके हैं और वो भी हमें उतना ही हम अपने आप को उतना ही खुशनसीब समझते हैं कि we have you interview us and we have the opportunity to be covered and featured by you as well. So thank you.
All right, we'll take one final question. Sir, आपने तो सवाल पूछा है, किसी और को मौका देते हैं. अगर नहीं है तो मैं आपके पास आता हूँ. Somebody who's not asked the question. Okay, final question, sir.
Yeah, first of all, I want to congratulate you actually that you have completed 15 years continuously. It is not an easy job. But I cannot understand, there are so many models nowadays who are trying to crop up and you are the person who is continuously holding this state. So is there any secret of that actually? What is the reason that still you're holding up so tightly, you know?
So I like the way you asked the question.
Thank you.
Investigative, very investigative.
Thank you.
Thank you for the compliment. Just thank you so much is all I'd like to say. And well, I'd like to credit the love and the support of all of you and my well-wishers world over. You've not had me even realize the way time's been flying by. And that's why I said when we say time's flying by and time is not enough and in our everyday 24 hours is not enough, that's a good sign. And I would like to say this today that I'm equally proud and happy to see so many of you, many new faces, but so many faces right from the first day that I got to stand in front of you and I had some of you shouting out, "Madam," or Aishwarya ji, I mean, so many of you down the years. And I think it's great that we're all here, still being professionals, doing our job, enjoying what we do, and yet having the opportunity, the blessing to do what we do every day. We're blessed that we have a passion that we can call a job that we can call work that we're going to every day and still enjoy doing what we do. And I think when that's the attitude to whatever we need to deliver with absolute professionalism and never once forgetting that that's our role, that of the professional, not take anything for granted, and have that blinkered approach to whatever you're meant to deliver professionally. I think keeping that in mind with every step that you set forward will mean you're stepping forward and not just staying stagnant in a position. So thank you very much for all your blessings and love.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Let's give a big round of applause. Aishwarya Rai Bachchan and Ragjit. What a fantastic afternoon it's been here. And thank you very much for being here. Big thank you to all the media. And ladies and gentlemen, let's all remember, unshakable, unstoppable, infallible. And your final chance to get your pictures. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Have a great evening. Cheers.